And I'm back with more Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Matt wants us to go feed his kitty, and yet, for some reason, he already has a butler here who looks suspiciously like somebody we've seen before. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Ungard, right? Honestly, sir. I believe my master is capable of such a foul... I don't believe he's such a foul deed as murder. And anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master's affairs. How typically butler-like. Mr. Doe, how long have you been serving at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say 1 year? And anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak himself of his affairs. That's a very cute cat you got. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoe. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate. Oh, God. Well, guess I don't need this anymore. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave now. Well, we should probably get going. So young yet so already accomplished. A master of law. But there's a lot to be proud of as a butler in charge of this house. Well, there's a lot to be proud of in being a butler in charge of a house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay. You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions. If you look at... you want me to look at this worthless piece of... Oh, it's from Itchy Poo! Is that her perfume? Yes, here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery! Fine, but only because Itchy Poo said so. Got it? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad, I won't let you off the hook. Looks like she's strong feelings for Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing good's gonna come out of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face. So anyway, okay. One more thing. Before I forget, you can't go into his room today. The police's main investigation team's going in there all day. I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't go in there. 1 foot in there, you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag. Okay. Looks like we were the only ones here. And yet the hotel seems so busy. Probably because the police are scouring for clues. Hi, Sid boy. Lot of you still here. Wrecking cars? You getting sick of me saying wrecking every time? An investigative photographer eats or stars on her ability to snap a scoop, yeah? And this hotel just ain't got this aura of mystery. You know, like something's always bound to happen. Do you have a camera? Rick given! Photographers gotta have cameras out there like ears of corn to be a real pro, you know? So hanging around here and speaking of cameras and feed, do you mind? Why can't you just drop the thief thing? wanted to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I've got? You were loitering in this hallway for the murder, weren't you? Well, kinda, but, brace yourself. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Fought a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them, too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time, of course. The security lady also wasn't in the hallway the whole time. Guess this means there's no one who can tell us what happened that night. So about that note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that little ditty! Can I believe what you've written? You mean that stuff about Ungard shooting his manager? Well, yeah! Reckon you best not be believing that. Look, I sorta wrote it on a whim, you know? Whatever writing, whatever come to my mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it. It's just a little random bulldooders? Pearl does not know what bulldooders mean. Hey, what would you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Why do you look like you suddenly got... Why do you look like you suddenly got older? Am I just shrinking here? Oh, my $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? Guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me! Well, that's kinda how it is. Hey! You're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me. Give me back my camera. You want me to do what now? Listen, nag the guy real nice like. For a few 5 hours, I guarantee you he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera. It's just a tabloid. Guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay. And you there too, little youngin'. Little one. I'll, keep up the good work, okay? Okay. But don't be picky about your food now. Okay. Does she do homework? Lotta, would you please just leave? What are you gonna teach this girl? Probably nothing good, I'd imagine. Wait, what? What the fuck is she doing here? Uh-oh. Mr. Nick? What is that ghastly noise? I hate evil ghosts. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe a demon? Who you calling a demon, you little brat? Zoinks! It's the alien. Who you calling an alien? Ow, it's just you. What are you doing here? What's wrong with youngins today? Came down here to pay my respects to poor Juan and you're disturbing me! Please talk to me about the night of the murder. Just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face. Got it! Now hold on a second, you little pipsqueak. You're gonna take notes. These make me sound better than that. Oh, okay. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job. Minding my own business. It's not like I had time to waste around here, standing around here all night. I was wondering if you could tell me more about Mr. Karita. Oh, he was the most popular star, you know? Especially where it counts. In my book. But I heard he was lagging behind against Mr. Ungard. Eek! Well, it's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that. But he was gonna become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at the mountain of presents. It's a show of all the mountains of feelings he had. Well, the mountain's pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it? The presents, they're all bears, right? She's got a point. There's not a single thing here that isn't. All of Mr. Kurita's presents seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow! Such a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like young people dramas. I can see those two tuckered out down by a river going, you sure can fight. You too. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, bum. What a load of crap. What was it, the Charmin bear? So ever since then, fans have been giving his bears as presents. That's nice. Bears. Ah! What's it? Oh. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? One of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. That startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m.? That's the time that the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Damn it! Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, you haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I've heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good. Mystic Maya! One more day. All I ask is one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict. Come on. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, let Maya say something. I want to hear she's okay. All right, then. What's with the static? No? No? Seems bad. Nick? Damn it! What happened? Oh no. It became nothing but static. Why did the transceiver break? Should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Do we know anybody like that? Ah, crap. Alright. Okay. Old bag. Okay. Right, go. Okay. Let's go. Hey, welcome back, pal. Thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. Well, that's nice. Rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You gotta be kidding. I'm gonna sneeze. Fuck. At least I was able to turn away, and here I thought he already had something whipped up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know it can be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here... This transceiver? Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask him about that thing. What thing? Oh yeah, this thing broke all of a sudden. It broke? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it suddenly broke into static. It sounded like... I don't hear any static, pal. Maybe it fixed itself. That's strange. It was sure making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? So what's this blah blah blah? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed in with another signal, pal. When you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes up near a computer screen. Stuff on the screen gets all kind of fuzzy, acts funny. Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen gets weird. Oh, when the TV does... Oh, I get it! She seems amazingly happy to be understanding this. Look at her bow and her hair, it's nice. So the room we were in with an interference. Gotta be something about that. Very strong radio waves, pal. Something tells me a listening device or something. Hey! Speaking of, where were you when that happened? We were in Mr. Kurita's room. What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct, get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene. Wait, Gumshoe? Oh yeah, it's investigation time! I'm on fire, pal! Got my fingers itching to go! Yeah! We should go too, Mr. Nick. And back to the scene of the crime. Hi! Fun the hill, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, bug sweeper? Well, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Suddenly I'm at the precinct doors. So, couldn't get one of them. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that. Hey, calm down. I didn't get one, just not the police's. So this is a bug sweeper? Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look so down on that, pal. Looks a little beat up, but I poured my heart and soul into this thing. Your heart and soul? It'll work, trust me. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. So it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. Isn't it better that way? Whoa! Well, anyway, so we all this way. You want to give it a shot, pal? Alright, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some sort of bug in this room, pal. We're gonna find it, right? Now first turn the sweeper on. Remove the sweeper around the room to give it a look-see. Sweeper will let you know how strong a signal is being picked up, so keep an eye on it. Once you find what's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the X button and lock on it. There's a lot of things here giving off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything. Alright, I'm gonna stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you found a bug, got it? Cell phone, no? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that you mentioned it. Cell phones couldn't get any reception. Pearl's never lived outside the village, so Lamp. Nope. Lamp. Nope. Don't really think of a TV. When I grow up, I'm gonna study Japanese. I should probably keep my mouth shut. I don't want to destroy her dream. Huh? What a lovely bear. Whoa! Ah! This must be a toy robot. It's a real robot? Mr. Nick? How many horsepower is in it? How many horsies? Well, it's a bear, so... Oh, the water in this hot. It's hot. I'll go get more water. What's a notebook, computer? Do you know what a notebook is? Yeah, it's a small book with papers. So, well, that thing's basically a small laptop. What's a laptop? Oh, Pearl. TV remote. So I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works on other things, like, could you make it change your expressions like TV channels? Aye! Well, if I could give people a mute button like Maya. I don't think it's gonna work on me. Let's try it on Maya tomorrow. Okay. Huh? This is a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, did you guys find the listening device? Not yet, but the bear's eye is... Well, let's see. Perfectly stuffed normal bear with strong... Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Stick in this fella's eye. No, you can't do that. It's so violent. Ah! That's a miniature camera. Looks like there's more. Yep. Transmitter and a timer. What a... What a emitter? A transmitter, pal. Is that more of that high-tech stuff? So this tiny thing's a camera? Yep. Pinhole CCD. Small, high-grade video camera used for security. So it's video camera. Runs on a battery, so it comes in a set. But there's no videotape. There's the only camera part here, pal. Tape recorder is within the tape inside the camera somewhere. Footage is changed into radio waves instead of that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast. Hi! You're actually right. Spy camera. So what's a transmitter? That's a device that sends footage to the camera taken to a specific destination. Kind of like a video version of a listening device, pal. Looks like it's attached to a small clock thing. Now, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record certain times with it. You can set it for a certain time? Yep. Let's see. 8 o'clock goes for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set. It's been recording every night, I suppose. Mr. Detective, how long's this bear been here? I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder. What? If you think about it, the angle of the bear is that's bound to have a clear shot of it. So there was a camera in the beast's eye? It was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was there on the night of the murder, pal. Pretty big, and it stands up pretty well in my mind. Who gave Mr. Kurita this present? I don't know, pal. But this means someone out there got a video of what happened last night. Is there any way we can find out who this person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere. There's no real way to find out. No? There's really no way to find out? I got it! Hey, let me borrow this mini camera. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go around the electronics shop to see who found out who bought this. It's almost 9 p.m. Leave it to me! Even if I gotta search all night, I'll find your man. Oh yeah! It's investigation time, baby! I'm on fire! My fingers are itching to go! Yeah! Let's go! He's gone. That scruffy detective's a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for his sake. A mystery how you manage to do things in most... What? It's a mystery how you manage to do things in the most inefficient ways. You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? The rescue team has been created and deployed. Can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden in a stuffed animal. You're one lucky man, Wright. Do you know that this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number are exported. What? The camera and transceiver that Scatterbrain Detective took were dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can you really? Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I could still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things to do. See you soon, Wright? Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who can't comprehend. But besides that, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer? Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find that truth. Everything begins with it. Juan Corrida's real killer? Mrs. Andrews' past? The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal? And this card. Maya. The only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. Oh boy. Alright, so we're in part 3-2. Or part 3, yeah, part 3-2 of the investigation. Goddamn. I don't know what I'm saying. Nope, I am part 3-2. Good, okay. But yes, that's what we'll be doing next time. Okay, good. It'll stop. So I'll see you guys next time.